up and running. I don't know what the heck happened from the first stream, guys, but something went wrong, went down. Hopefully everybody comes back. Hopefully everybody comes back and more. So, no, it's going to take a few minutes for it to kick in. All right, let's get back to it, shall we? So, although nobody's come back yet. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait, that's the wrong tee. That's not gonna work. That would have been all bad. There we go. Here's the right one. Jam it up in there. Get in there. There we are. Yay. There we go. Mucho grande better. Ah, people have joined back in. Sorry, setting up the tee for Hit the Driver. But welcome. Don't know what happened to my first stream. Something went wrong with it. It stopped. So hopefully some people are coming back. But I use the single plane golf swing, guys. Just out here practicing before I go pick up my son from school. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. So where is this? This is Thailand. I am in Thailand. So it is what time here? Roughly about 11:40 here in Thailand. So working on single plane golf swing. If you guys have not seen the single plane golf swing before, the setup is very different from the traditional golf swing. I know I'm standing far away from the ball. I know my arms are extended. It's all part of the swing, guys. Promise. So, but still getting used to the basics on it. It's only my 11th range session with it. Last week I struggled with the setup. I feel I've got that down. Spent the last couple days at home really working it out. There we go. That feels balanced. So, nice. But now that I've figured out, now I'm beginning to figure that out, hopefully I can kind of work into getting the upper body part of because the lower body was trashed the last week and a half or so. But now that I've kind of got that figured out, now I feel like I can really work into this upper body part of the swing and start focusing on that. Why do I have my mic turned this way? That's better. That feels... I don't feel like I have something dangling off my chest. So if you haven't seen the single plane golf swing before, guys, it's the swing that Mo Norman developed. I know it looks awkward, but it definitely works, and it definitely works better for me than the traditional golf swing. So a little bit off the toe with that one. But it's only my 11th range session. I've only been using it for just about a month now, coming up. And it has improved me drastically in just a month's period of time. So I know my setup is a little bit slow, but like I said, I'm still trying to get into all the basics of it. But now that I've got the stance fixed, I can start focusing more on the upper body rotations and stuff, because the lower body was all jacked up. I kept coming up onto this toe way too much, and which was causing me to top golf balls. The other thing I was doing, I was trying to straighten this leg out at setup. It's not supposed to happen at setup. That was a great shot there. If I wasn't pushed so far over to the right side of the range here, I would have seen a really nice ending flight, but I'll have to start aiming a little bit more towards the center. But hopefully everybody's had a good day. In fact, let me try that. Hopefully it won't throw me off a bit. There we go. But if you haven't seen the single plane golf swing before, guys, I do know it looks a little weird, but it does work. I quite enjoy it. Spent 2 days at home, the last 2 days at home, fixing my stance because it was all off as far as the single plane swing goes. But now I feel like I've definitely got it better. I was off the toe, way off the toe. But now that I've got that figured out, now I really want to focus on upper body positions, going into positions, the transition, the position 3 through 5, and really sling that club through there. Now that I've got this lower part of my body figured out. That is wonderful. That was nice. Ugh. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up button. It really helps out the stream. And then this Saturday, just like every Saturday night, Chase and I go to Saturday night here in Thailand. Chase and I go to the driving range and hit balls, so you guys can see the real star of the show. And the whole reason the channel is called Chase in Golf is because of my 4-year-old son Chase, who's absolutely obsessed with the game, which has in turn made me obsessed with the game. But after not playing it for 16 years and switching over my swing style to the single plane golf swing, I've got to get things going again. So, oh, that was bad. I leaned back. But damn fire. Thank you, my man. But no, I still got a lot of kinks to work out. Still got a lot of practice to do before Chase and I get out onto a golf course, which the goal for that is the beginning of the year, is to get Chase out onto a golf course, because he's ready to go. He just has a little bit more to do with chipping and putting, but the rest of his game is good to go. But now I've got to get my game ready and my swing ready to get out onto the course, because it was trash about a month ago, but since I've switched the single plane golf swing, it's gotten much, much better in just a very short period of time. So I very much enjoy this swing, but I still have a lot to learn with it. And that's why I'm taking the next month and a half before I go out onto a golf course with it. It was off the toe a little bit. I've got to figure out how to get it. I seem to be through my swing as I'm driving through. I think I just need to drive through more to get it to square up a little bit better. But like I said, I've been struggling the last week and a half to almost 2 weeks with my stance of the single plane golf swing, that I haven't been able to focus on much else. In the last 2 days, I really practiced at home with the stance, and it's helped out drastically so far today. Today's been a really good range session for me. Oh God, that was great contact. So, but still figuring everything out, slowly but surely working through it. It's getting better and better. But yeah, if you're struggling with your swing, I highly recommend, and you're struggling with the traditional golf swing, highly recommend the single plane golf swing. Just type in single plane golf swing on YouTube. You'll see Graves Golf pop up. You'll see all, and just work through it. So, like I said, hasn't even been a full month for me yet, and I've seen drastic improvements in my game. I mean, drastic. Like before with this driver, guys, it'd go 50, 60, 70 yards and slice, just hard slice. But now I'm getting it down range quite a bit. It's still not quite doing everything I want it to do. I still seem to be getting it more towards the toe. But once again, by the end of December, hopefully I'll have it to the point where I can hit plus or minus 20 yards of my target line every time. I'm making some great contact. It's just, everything's just, I don't know if you guys could see this. Everything's just slightly towards, like right here today. And I'm trying to get it to go more center, but everything seems to have been right about here is where I'm feeling it hit. So, but hopefully everybody's having a good day. Yeah, Chase and I will soon be getting out onto the golf course and taking guys all around, because I live out here in Thailand, and showing you what golf is like here out of Thailand. But like I said, my 4-year-old son, Chase, is really the star and the stud of the show. He's better than I am at golf. And it's definitely going to be fun to see him. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, the best thing you can do to help out the current stream, of course, is to hit that thumbs up button up at top. And of course, if you want to see Chase and I grow through the game of golf, and that's the whole reason the channel is called Chase in Golf, right? My son's name, Chase. We're chasing after the game of golf and growing into this game, because I haven't played for 16 years, came back because of him, because of how obsessed he is with golf. And then he's phenomenal. He's great. And then especially for a 4-year-old. And then, of course, I am having to relearn, and I just switched my swing style from the traditional swing over to Mo Norman's single plane golf swing, which has improved me quite a bit, because I was just flat out not getting along with a traditional golf swing whatsoever. So hit that subscribe button up at top if you want to see Chase and I grow through the game of golf. And then, of course, get to see all the cool golf courses here in Thailand. So, because that's the goal. That's one of the unique things about our channel is even though I'm originally from America, is that I live out here permanently in Thailand, and we're going to be able to show you all the cool golf courses and how golf works here in Thailand, because there are a lot, and I mean a lot of golf courses here in Thailand, way more than I ever thought there was. So come enjoy the journey with Chase and I. But I'm going to hit about 5 balls every time. I'm mainly focused on the driver. Earlier, I had a stream going on earlier, and I don't know what happened to it, but it just popped off. But no, Todd says that, Todd Graves, the guy that teaches the single plane golf swing, says this is the most important club in the bag in his opinion. And he talks about why. I'd recommend you go listen to him with all that. Because I do agree with his logic on it. And then, but so and this is the club I struggle the most with, so I want to practice. Hit it at 280. Wish I could, my man. Working on it, getting there. But plus the range only goes to 220 yards. So 280 would be halfway up that fence. Plus the range balls, they're probably low flight balls or non, but oh, that was horrible. I didn't feel right. Let's get another one up there quickly. Let's try this again. So I use the single plane golf swing, guys. If you haven't seen it before, I know it looks very different compared to the traditional golf swing. It's only my just about 1 month mark of using it, but I do enjoy it quite a bit. There we go. There's a great one. And because I'm pushed off to the right now, they're drawing, but they keep hitting the nets up here. So, but that was a good shot. But now, since I've seemed to have worked out the stance so far today, because my stance was all jacked up with the single plane golf swing the last week and a half. I kept coming up on this back toe, but now that I seem to have things figured out, now I can start focusing on other parts of the swing. But that's actually the first time I've sliced a golf ball with this club in a long time. That's actually the thing I like about the single plane golf swing more than anything, is it has fixed my bad shots quite a bit. But I think I was too close to the ball that time as far as the single plane swing goes, which caused me to have to readjust, and that's why I ended up slicing the crap out of it. Top that one because I came up on my back toe, which has been the bane of my existence with this swing style, but it's only my 3rd time today doing that, so I'm not gonna freak out too much about it. There we go. Not a bad shot. One more and take a small break. I hit so many bad shots. too far. There we go. There we go. That's comfortable. Still off the toe a little bit. Where is it? Still daylight. I'm in Thailand. It is just about 12 o'clock in the afternoon here in Thailand. Mid, no excuses. Pretty bad, but no problem. Give us the gay swing. But, I mean, whatever. So, now if you haven't seen the single plane golf swing before, guys, it definitely looks different compared to the traditional swing. I enjoy doing it quite a bit. How long have I been golfing? I golfed 16 years ago. I golfed for about a year and a half, and then started up again mainly because of my 4-year-old son about 3 months ago. And he's the real star of the show. And the whole reason the channel is called Chasing Golf, because his name is Chase. And we're chasing after the game of golf and growing and learning through the game. But about a month ago, almost a month ago, I switched from the traditional golf swing to Mo Norman's single plane golf swing, which I'm still learning. And so that's why my setup looks very different from the traditional golf swing, is because of that. I've only used it for a little over 3 weeks now, closer to that 1 month mark. It's my 11th range session with it, and it has improved me drastically. I mean, absolutely drastically. That wasn't a good representation of it, but this is still the club I struggle with the most, is the driver. But it is, I've improved drastically with it. But in the next, by the beginning of the year, it's my goal to get Chase and I out onto the golf course. But first, I have to get this swing style down good enough towards where I'm not losing 12 golf balls every time we go out to a golf course. So that's the goal. So beginning of the year, get me and my 4-year-old son out onto a golf course. And I think it's very doable because, like I said, I've improved drastically in just this 1 month. I can only imagine how I'm going to be by the beginning of the year. So, but yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, guys, hit that thumbs up button up at top. It really helps out the current stream. And if you really want to see Chase, we do a live stream every Saturday night, 6 p.m. Thailand time. So if you're in America, that's about 6 a.m. East Coast time for you. But no, hit that subscribe button up at top. And then, of course, the unique thing of us being out here in Thailand is once we do get out onto the golf courses at the beginning of the year, you'll get to see how golf works and all the cool golf courses here in Thailand, because there's a lot of golf courses here in Thailand, more than I ever thought there was. But no, essentially, I've been golfing, let's just call me a beginner that started over again about 3 months ago. But no, Chase and I will show you all the cool golf courses here in Thailand once I get my new swing style down. There's a good one. Still kind of hit it more towards the toe though. But every time I start to move closer to the ball with this setup, like if I move even just that much closer, like I was back here, because this is where I feel, as far as how Todd explains to do the setup, this is where I feel I should be. But if I come just a little bit closer, right, and I get into my stance, see, I feel like I'm too close now to the ball as far as the single plane golf swing goes, but let's give it a shot, shall we? See, I already feel myself leaning back instead of forward. There we go. That was a good one. That's more middled. But No, I like the single plane golf swing, guys. I know it's different. I know the setup looks weird compared to the traditional golf swing, but it has improved me quite a bit. Show me some Tiger Woods. I wish I could. You seem very stiff. Loosen up. Quit squeezing and gripping the club so hard. I'm actually not gripping the club all that hard, to be honest with you. I would say as far as me squeezing it, like especially this backhand. This backhand's more along for the ride. This front hand, of course, though, is that full Arnold deviation, right? I'd say my grip, as far as me squeezing the club, is actually only about, say, 6 or 7 out of 10, as far as my grip strength is concerned. And I have pretty strong hands because I grew up wrestling my entire life. But no, it does look stiff, and that's because you are at full, arms are extended out, full Arnold deviation with the front arm. But Todd Graves talks about this quite a bit. How with the single plane golf swing, you are going to be a bit more stiff. But yes, I do need to loosen up a little bit, but I'm still so focused on the basics of the swing, especially with my lower body, because I've struggled with it so much in the last week and a half, that I'm still a little bit over-focused on that. But now that I've seen to have fixed that, I get to start to maybe focus on a little bit more of the other parts of the swing, which is going to be going through, so position 1, 2, and now I get to start focusing on the transition, which is, it's funny because as I do this, like it looks like my hands drop, guys. I'm actually not moving my hands whatsoever. It's just the transition and the flip of my hips that brings this in. And now I get to start focusing on transition 3, 4 is impact, 5 going through, 5 is here, and then into 6. So really focusing on that, getting the focusing on that, since focusing on that since my lower body for the swing style was all out of whack. We'll squeeze it out of a 3 with your grip strengthen. Out of 3, we're saying loosen up even more. Okay, I'll try that. I'll give it a try. A 3. Ooh, I don't know if I'll hold on their club like that, but we'll try. Okay, here's a 3 for you. Oh God, that made me feel like that made me feel like I was whipping the club around. Hold on, I want to try that again. That was awkward. I felt like I was going to lose the club halfway through the downswing. Hold on, I want to give that a go. Okay, 3. Okay, there's my normal. So back off half of it. Okay, there we go. Oh my God. Please, God, don't let me throw this club right now. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I like gripping it that soft. I just feel like as the begin the downswing, I feel like the club's gonna go flying out my hands. But yikes, you need to fix everything. Michael, well, that depends on what you mean by that. If you're talking about the traditional swing, yes, you are 100% correct. But I don't use the traditional swing. I use the single plane golf swing by that was developed by Mo Norman, taught by Todd Graves, which does look very different compared to the traditional golf swing. Like, for example, traditional golf swing, you're supposed to have your hands down here. Your stance is going to be much more narrow. But with the single plane swing, you have your arm at full Arnold deviation. Backhand comes for the ride. Relax it a little bit. A bit too much on my toe. There we go. You got to have this major tilt in the body here. Then you come back. There you go. So that's still a little bit too off the toe of the club, but no, it's drastically improved me in a short period of time, the single plane golf swing, in just the month and a half that I've been using it. But I still got a ways to go with it. No, not saying I'm anywhere near where I should be with it, but it has still drastically improved me, especially my bad shots. It has improved my bad shots a lot. There we go. So, hello again, my Korean friend. I wish I knew what you're saying, so I'm going to take a screenshot and read that later. So, but hopefully everybody's having a good day. What the hell was that? Single plane golf swing. I'm not perfect at it yet, but it's the style that I use. I know it looks very different compared to the traditional golf swing, but me and the traditional golf swing were not getting along whatsoever. So I switched over about almost a month ago to the single plane golf swing, and it has improved me drastically. If you don't know much about it, look it up. Mo Norman, the greatest ball striker ever in history, is the one that developed the swing. And then, of course, Todd Graves is the one that teaches it now. But I quite enjoy this swing style, guys. If you're struggling with your traditional golf swing, I'd recommend checking this out. Give it about 2 months, because it'll definitely improve you. But because it's improved me drastically in just the almost month that I've been doing it now. But just out here practicing my new swing style, guys. The single plane golf swing. I've only been using it for about a month and a half now. I know it's not perfect